Can we have zeal for God and still maintain peace at home? Can we have both? Should we sacrifice zeal for family or sacrifice family for zeal? Can we have both? Elkanah, his name means the zeal of God or the zealous God. He was a zealous man. He had full of zeal for God, but his house was in trouble. A man full of zeal, but his home was on fire. He went to Shiloh every year. Shiloh was the place where the Ark of the Covenant of God was. So he was a very religious man. When he got to Shiloh, he would worship. He was a worshiper. He went there to sacrifice. So he was a giver. He brought his family to Shiloh. He was a family man. Though they were in Shiloh, the fabric of his family was in tatters. There was one father, but two wives. Here we had Elkanah, a man with zeal. And there were two wives in the picture. Hannah, who was the first wife, Peninnah, who was the second wife. Today, not too many of us are bold to have two wives. But you may have a Hannah in the picture and a career on the other hand. Or a Hannah in the picture and ministry on the other hand. Or a Hannah in the picture and your family on the other hand. You'll find one man torn between two women. Between his wife and his mother. And sometimes even his business. Married to both. The most priceless possession you have, apart from the life God has given you, is your attention. And that's why everybody wants a piece of it. Anything that attracts your attention has you. So you may not have a Peninnah, but you may have a Hannah and any other thing that is fighting your attention or fighting for your attention. Hannah had no baby. So you have a man between two women. Hannah, whom he loves. Peninnah, whom he tolerates, because Peninnah gives him children, and Hannah, whom he loves, has no child. So you see, sometimes you are married to a man or married to a woman, and she actually loves her mother, but she tolerates her husband because she must be called Mrs. So you are there and you are fighting for her attention. Or you marry a man who is married to you, but is in love with his ministry. And so you are fighting between you and ministry. And because it's ministry, you don't want it to look like you're against God, right? Sometimes you're married to a businessman. And that's even nice. The business brings money, right? But you realize that it's not money that she needs. She needs your attention. And we are looking for money all over the world. And so we are not there. Before you realize, you have a life that is torn into two. A wife and a business. A wife and another woman. A wife and a career. A wife and ministry. A wife and family. Sometimes it's television. Soccer. Hockey, basketball. So this is my favorite thing. Don't miscalculate. Look very well. Open your eyes, look into your home. There are things going on there that you probably are not trying to take note of, but you should. If you ignore them, one day they will bite you. Eli lost his children. Samuel lost his children. So, it's not a new thing. But can you still love God and keep your children in the house of God? Peninnah suffers from rejection. Rejected people reject. Hurting people hurt. Wounded people wound. When someone suffers rejection, she's going to end up rejecting somebody else. We need to serve God with zeal. And we can still serve God and have peace at home. It is possible. Elkanah's problem was distraction. He brought distraction to his house. You see, when a wife feels rejected, if they have sons, they become attached to their children, their sons. And if a husband feels rejected, if they have daughters, they become attached to the daughters. And then you see that mother will fall in love with her son. And many times they can't let go of their sons because the husband is not there. The son is the emotional support. When the woman comes close, they will fight any woman who comes. And you may think your mother hates you. He doesn't hate you. He's just protecting her emotions. There are some distractions you got to remove. And you got to confront them now so that when your son or your daughter marries, their spouses don't have to deal with two people, a Hannah and a Peninnah. You find even many pastors' wives, they hate their husbands' ministries. Because to them, the ministry is a rival. You can bring your wife or your husband along with patience and with grace and wisdom. That your passion, she will share. Love everyone equally in your home. Don't love some and hate some. Don't tolerate one and hate the other. You have a wife, you have a husband, you have children, love all of them equally. Don't let your zeal take you and leave the family behind. And don't let the family take you and leave your zeal behind. Use your zeal and pull your family along. Together, the Lord's name will be glorified.